Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Is it evening? Well, I always forget. But it's 1:09 a.m. I believe. Yeah, 1:09 a.m. Uh, I'm on break. Just kind of wanted to do a quick live. Since I'm trying to you know go straight edge. I can't smoke cigarettes or anything, so try to find some way to you know preoccupy my time. Uh, the the topic for today is don't let anyone steal your joy. Um, yeah. This video is just gonna be about you know how I think that it's very important that you keep your peace in this world, that you stay joyful. Uh, I mean, like, don't let your job, your job takes so much from you already. Your time, you know, and don't let your job take your joy from you. Sometimes we get mad at our coworkers, but we have to realize, you know, crap rolls downhill, and the people at the top, if they don't have integrity or respect, then that rolls down to the rest of us. And you can't get too, you know, in the mix of other people's, you know, drama or anger. You have to stay balanced and stay at peace with yourself. You know, uh, that's why it's just you come here, you come to work, you just go and clock in, you work. Don't be cold to people. But be like Jesus. Just be very passive. You're not here to save everybody. You're not here to befriend everybody. You're here to just clock in, do your job, and go home. I think that it's very important that you don't let your family as well uh, control you, and manipulate you. And I think that we don't talk about that enough in society. That family could be the most dangerous people in your life because we're biologically connected to our family. We're biologically, you know, connected, and it's like you don't want to leave your family behind. Because you worry about your family if you're a good person. You know, but when you're dealing with manipulators and people who really are soulless and they don't value your peace, they don't support you on your journey or your goals. You know, they'll literally drag you down and they'll set you up for failure, and not just failure. They could set you up, you know, for assassination. For deletion. And I mean, it's like it's at a point now where I don't even feel safe eating food. I don't feel safe eating from these people anymore. And I think that it's really, like I said before, it's a silent rapture that's happening. I think with all this stuff happening in the world, it's like they can't distract us from the fact that there's a spiritual war happening and people are dying around us. Like, the things that we used to brush aside and kind of say, oh, that's just them, is that we can't allow that anymore. We can't allow that's just them anymore. There's people that are literally dangerous, that are hateful, that are demonic, and they will literally drag you down if they get a chance. I mean, and even now, it's like some people are laughing. It's just like, and it's everywhere, man. It feels like we're surrounded by demons everywhere. You know, but you can't let them take your joy. And that's why I'm not going to spiral down the negative path. And really, I don't want to engage enemies anymore, even on chat and at work, in the home. that's why I'm going straight edge, because I think I need to be clear headed for the journey I'm about to go on. Like, this is not a joke anymore. This is serious. And I feel like authenticity is being killed off. Real is being killed off. Love is being killed off. Like, true love is being killed off. And it's like, I really think it's at that point now where it's like, either you're with me or you're against me. And I think I'm better off on my own. I trust myself. I really do have faith. And I think that gives me strength. And I think that you can't let people drag you down spiritually. It's nice out today. It's like, feels like 50 degrees. Pretty humid. And it's just nice being by myself sometimes. It's like, I just like sitting by myself on my break. I just kind of, I don't know, I like the silence. It's too much. There's always noise. There's always distractions. And it's like, you can't trust a lot of people. It's hard to trust a lot of people in this life. And that's why I think I just feel better by myself. It's just nice sitting outside, just getting the fresh air. Even when I was really young, I used to like running outside by myself. I've always been like that kind of person. That's why this is not really new for me. It's actually more like, it's almost funny because when I was younger, I've always wanted to like run away and like live on my own. And then it's like, now that I'm older, it feels like I'm like in some sort of mind prison, or like I can't let go of the simulation. It's like I can't let go of the matrix. And it's like it's in me to be free. It's in me to want to go out there and explore. Ricky, hello, how you doing? Just chilling out here. Yeah, I live pretty close to the city. I worked a night shift, so what time is it? I gotta keep track of the time. It's like 1:18, so I gotta end this live soon. It won't be that long. I just wanted to do a quick live while I was on break. Since I'm going straight edge now, where I'm trying not to smoke cigarettes anymore, I'm just trying to do this so it kind of preoccupies my time. Maybe I'll do, I might work out too and do lives too. I just need to spend time. It's kind of crazy the moon is like right behind me. I think it's kind of trippy. But yeah, I have like a lot of happiness. Like I'm really joyful, and it's like I'm just happy. I'm happy when I let go. And I think it's like, today I came to work and I felt like, oh, this is going to be difficult. Oh, this is going to be like stressful. And then something told me like, why are you telling yourself this? Like, it doesn't have to be stressful if you don't let it. It's like, it's all in your mind. It's all how you perceive something. And you have to perceive things like with a strategy. Like when you come to work, You're here just to work. You're not here to be friends with anybody. You're not here to, be like a celebrity. You're here to just come, work, and make your money and go home. What's that? Matt, I'm sorry, I pronounced that 7935. What's up? Peace. I just want to make an introvert community, just like a group of people that are just like, honestly, I want to make an RV community someday where we just travel around and just like tell stories and stuff and just, I don't know, and just, go on our journeys our own and then come back together. I saw that on Instagram, like the RV communities, and I was like, that's kind of cool. And my dream is to live in an RV. I really want to like travel and like build this channel as like an RV channel, like a, because that's kind of like the way I want to live now. I don't want to, I mean, I can't afford to get a house. Like that's like, they've made it like impossible to get a house unless you're like making a lot of money. And it's just like, I just don't have the will to work at these jobs like that anymore. Like I don't, I really want to live for myself. I want to be my own boss. I don't really want to work for a corporation for the rest of my life. It's just, honestly, I just feel like a lone ranger, like, like those cowboy westerns where it's just like, I just kind of want to be on my own. I don't want to be told when to get up, told when to do something. It's just like, I just want to do stuff when I want to, like humans used to live. We used to live like that. We used to be able to do what we wanted to do. We didn't have people tell us, hey, get up now. You have to get up when we tell you, and you have to go home when we tell you to go home. Oh, and if you make one mistake, then you're not going to get paid. It's like, okay, what? Okay, I don't know. Again, sometimes people say stuff on chat. It's just like, I don't know. I'm just gonna stop looking at chat. You guys can say what you want. I'm just gonna chill and record this like a journal, because a lot of times you guys say stuff that literally makes no sense. I'm just gonna do these lives, and if you guys want to leave comments, I'll respond to people that are respectful. But at this point, it's really these lives are for people that are cool, that want to hang out, with me. I'm not doing this for people that are just weirdo trolls that just say nonsense. Life is too short. Life is too beautiful, and there's enough people trolling and bullshitting around. It's just boring, just to hear people just jibber jabber. That's why I'm always alone, because it's just like, people, when you bring fake friends around, it's more exhausting. Like, people always say, oh, it's not healthy to be alone. It's like, bro, it's way better to be alone to me. I feel like I enjoy being by myself. When I go to a theater, I can actually watch a movie without someone talking throughout the whole movie. It's like I just, I enjoy my peace, ever since I was a little kid, I've always liked being by myself. But, I gotta start heading back. But, I just love being by myself. I'm happier by myself. I actually feel like I'm actually at one with nature when I'm by myself. I remember I did live alone for a little bit, and it was one of the most beautiful experiences. Like, just something about coming home and nobody being there, and it's just you and your own space. It's just something so liberating. Yeah, go to the theater by yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people, what was that? I got stoned. But a lot of people, yeah, people act like that's depressing. I'm like, no, I like going to the theater by myself. I mean, I love movies, and I really enjoy watching movies in the theater. So, when I used to hang out with people and they would go to theater, sometimes they'll talk, sometimes they'll have their cell phones out. And then it's just like, bro, just go home. I don't want you to be around me if you're just like, you don't even want to watch the movie. It's just like, even when you're done watching the movie, they don't really have nothing to say. Just like, yeah, it was all right. It's like, okay, then why'd you even come along? That's why I enjoy watching movies. That's why I made this channel. Well, I made a channel originally for music, and then it turned into a movie channel. But I still make music, you know. But yeah, one of these days I'm gonna have to just go camping and do live, like a whole live, just where I'm camping or something. I think that'd be fun. Just chill and just be outside. But I gotta get back inside. Unfortunately, work is calling. So. Well, I'm not trying to troll you. Trying to show you the way to of joy. Maybe maybe I just misunderstood you. I'm sorry if you were saying something positive. I just get a lot of trolls on here, so sometimes I just get kind of like, I don't know, I get aggressive sometimes. Have a good one. You too. You guys, you have a good night. I'll see you in the morning. I'll do a live in the morning after work. But yeah, I gotta get back. Nice hanging out with you guys. Peace.